Hi, I'm Liz with Liz's Crafts, and today I'm going to show you how to make two trays that can be risers or trays. So we're going to start on the first one, and I'm using these tumbling tower blocks from the Dollar Tree. These are the brown ones. And then I'm using also the glue, the wood glue from the Dollar Tree, and I just put it in this Elmer's glue bottle, or yeah, to make thin lines of glue. So we're just going to make small little rectangles. And you can see how I'm putting it together here. And we're going to make 8 of these. Just like that. And I am outside today doing my voiceover, so you can probably hear the little birdies that are in the trees chirping. So lovely. But I really like this Elmer's glue bottle for my wood glue because it has a finer tip on it, and you don't get that excess glue that you have to clean off. So I'm going to speed this up. Once you get these done and they dry, then you want to put 3 together side by side lengthways. And you're going to have 2 pieces like this. Just make sure your good side is facing up. That's how I like to do it. You let those dry, and then we're going to put them together. So I'm just putting glue on the long ends of my pieces there, deciding what part I want to be on the outside. And then I'm going to put my ends on. So you can either put your ends on the inside or the outside. For mine, I'm putting them on the outside. So after it's dry, you want to take some popsicle sticks. You cut the end off of, you cut the ends off of one side, and then you put it on your box there. Figure out where you need to cut the other side. And then you can use the one you just cut as a template to do all the rest. And I don't remember how many it took, but you might be able to count them by the video there. I don't know. maybe as I put them on. And there I am using that one as a template. And you can just cut them with your scissors. Then I just line them up on my box. And I did sand down the ends that I cut off, just to make them look a little bit better, because, you know, if you're going to turn this around as a riser, then, you know, it needs to look a little better rather than just being the bottom of the box. And I just use a sanding pad for that, but you can use a nail file, one of those finger sanders or whatever you want to call them, or just some regular sandpaper. And now I'm just going to glue the bottom of the box here. Make sure I have glue in all the places. So let's see if we can figure out how many popsicle sticks to use, or craft sticks, whatever you want to call them. So use 26 popsicle sticks. And then the one on the end there wasn't exactly where I wanted it, so I'm just scooting the whole thing of popsicle sticks over to that side to get it to where I want it to be. And then I'm just leveling it up, making sure the ends are where they should be, and there it is. And really, that's all there is to this. And like I said, it could be a riser, or it can be a, oh my gosh, not a box, but shoot, I can't even remember what I called it. Well, I'll see here in a minute. Okay, riser or tray. That's the word, tray. Get my words today. It's early. Okay, so we're going to go on to the next one. And for this one, we're going to use the brown ones and the plain finish ones. And I'm going to make 5 blocks with the brown in the middle. 3 blocks each. You have the regular ones on the ends and the brown one in the middle. So 5 of those. Here's the last one of these. And then we're going to do 5 of just the plain ones in the same way. Can you hear the birdies? They're dove. They sing every morning. I'm in Central Texas, and it's 8 o'clock in the morning. So you also need 5 of these 3 that are plain. And now you want to put these together. So the plain ones you're going to have facing horizontal, and the ones with the brown you're going to have facing vertical. No. Just the opposite. The ones with the brown are going to be horizontal, and the ones that don't have the brown are going to be vertical. So you put 4, you make 2 of these with 4 of those 3-piece blocks. And then you're going to have one with a brown one for the side, and then one plain one for the other side. And let these dry before you move on to the next step. So once they're dry, then you can put your side pieces on. And the ones with the just plain, you want to do up and down on the end. And don't do what I do here. I did these incorrectly. These should be going in the opposite direction. They should be going side to side, not up and down like that. So I messed up. I didn't even see it until I was editing my video. Shame on me. Attention to details, Liz. Yeah, obviously I didn't. Trying to get this on here without it falling apart. So just make sure it's all lined up correctly. And then once it's dry, then you can put your bottom on. Or actually, no, I'm sorry. These are the handles. And they're not really handles. They're just decorative. I mean, if you use it as a riser, it'll lift it up more. But if you use it as a tray, it looks like handles. So I'm putting one of each color on each end. The brown one I'm putting on the plain end, and the plain one I'm putting on the side that has the brown. And now I'm going to use these are the 1-gallon stir sticks, and I had used the actual stick in a previous DIY like forever ago, and I had these left over and I felt like I need to use them. So I'm just lining them up so that curvy part of the handle is in the center, and I'm taking 5 at a time, I think it is, and I'm taping them together so that I can take them to cut the ends off. And I marked it where I wanted it to be, because again, I want that notch there in the middle to be in the middle of my box, bottom or top, depending on if you want to use it as a riser or a tray. So you want to make sure they're even as you tape them up. And I just go and cut the ends off. So I do this with all of them, so I have 2 different groups. Then you just take your tape off, and then it's ready for you to use. And then I'm actually putting them beside each other. Oh, I didn't do 2 groups. So I did a group of 6, and then I saw, you know what, I need another one. So I take out another one and I measure it with one of the ones that I'd already cut. I mark it, and then I'm going to use my miter shears for this. It would have been easier just to take it and cut the ends off with my miter saw. Well, not my miter saw, my husband's miter saw. This was this took a little while. Would have been easier just to go cut it. But no, I'm like, no, I want to use my miter shears. I don't want to go downstairs. I don't want to, you know, turn his saw on and use it and all that. Should have done it. This took a while. But I was determined. I'm like, I'm going to do it. I had to turn it over. There it is. Then I do the other end. So I use 7 of those in total. So if you don't know what to do with those ends that you have left over that you've cut off from other projects, you can use them for the bottom or the top of trays or risers. So I'm just going to put my glue all along the edges, just like I did in the previous tray. I'm going to line this one up with the edge, and then I'm just going to put the rest of them right up beside the first one and just keep going. And you could sand these edges if you wanted to. I didn't do it. They weren't too bad. I'm going to move this one over to the edge a little bit more just to line them up a little bit better. And that's it for this one. So there it is as a tray. Just wish I would have put that end on correctly. Oh well. Can't do anything about it now. But if you do it the right way. Don't do as I do, do as I say, right? I was messing around with it before it got dry. So I had to fix it a little bit. Okay, so here they both are. Let me know which one do you like, and would you use them as trays or risers? So they can be styled either way. So basically, instead of 2 things, you have 4. Again, I'm Liz with Liz's Crafts, and if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe, please do so. And if you don't, that's okay too, and I'll see you in the next one.